Hello and good evening, everybody. This is Soumita Tiwari, and you are watching me here on Nation Talks, the Facts Intact. Today, I, along with many others, are going to join this platform to make the SSR campaign go global. It's been so many days, and all of his fans, followers, family members, everybody are waiting, and waiting for the justice to come, but it's been delayed, and delayed. We hope that even if it is delayed, it is not going to get denied. That is the reason we all are uniting once again to raise our voices through this platform. I would request all of the members who are there from across the globe who will be joining me to please come on screen and let's all unite and raise our voices for justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. Hello, Uttara. Hello,
Hello.
Meenu. And
Hi.
thank you for joining this global movement. And we all are united here today to address this that we should get and we must get justice for Sushant Singh Rajput. It's not just for you and I, it's for the entire nation, not just for India, but it's the global campaign. And I'm thankful to each one of you who have actually taken out time in addressing this nationwide, worldwide. Along with me is Advocate Meenu Kumari. She is the one जो फाइट कर रही हैं न केवल बिहार से पर सारे लोगों को यूनाइट करने के लिए आई एम रियली थैंकफुल टू एडवोकेट मीनू फ्रॉम Patna,
Thank
Bihar,
you.
where Sushant Singh Rajput also belong to. So thank you,
Thank you,
Meenu, and
Samita.
we are waiting for few more of our guests who are going to join us from different parts of the world. So thank you, everyone. मीनू जी आपने इतना बड़ा स्टैंड लिया, आपने इतना सारा इस पूरी फाइट को जिसको कहा जाए जो जस्टिस फॉर सुशांत सिंह राजपूत है, शुरू से आप इसके लिए फाइट कर रहे हैं। आपसे बात शुरू करूंगी, आप बताइए आप ये कहाँ जाकर के हेडिंग हो रहा है इस पूरे केस का, क्योंकि इंडिया की जहाँ तक हम बात करें बहुत सारी चीज़ें इसमें ट्विस्ट दिए जा रहे हैं, टर्न्स दिए जा रहे हैं, बहुत सारे पॉलिटिकल एंगल्स हैं जो आ चुके हैं, पॉलिटिकल फाइट चल रही है बहुत बड़े लेवल की, ये आप और हम समझ रहे हैं who are there in India. So you tell me where it's all going to head. What are we waiting for now?
As per me, मुझे नहीं लगता कि ये
आपकी
दिशा
आवाज I'm not able to hear you. Can
you're
you
not
please
able.
fix your audio?
Is it? Can you hear me now?
No. Okay, please carry on. I think I'm not able to hear you, but people can hear you. So you carry on.
Okay.
आप जारी रखिए मीनू जी.
Okay. ओके सो एज पर मी मुझे नहीं लगता कि ये कोई दिशाहीन हो रही है या फिर यहाँ पे बहुत सारी चीजें आ गई हैं नो आई फील दिस इज गोइंग इन अ राइट डायरेक्शंस एंड बिकॉज इज वास्ट subject like solving this case is involving lot of thing like it is going stage by stage pehle it was only like ed money financial thing was there as per the FIR. But during the course of the investigation, drugs part came. So then to investigate that drugs part, NCB came. So lot of thing is there. So it's not only one side. We cannot just take ED. It has to be investigated by NCB also. So now people are thinking that why NCB is there, ED is already there, CBI is also there. So it's like Sushant's murder is like a very complex issue. It cannot solved by one issue. It has to be look into with lot of things. So people are getting confused now. ये इतनी सारी चीजें हो रही है एम्स की रिपोर्ट यस एम्स की रिपोर्ट थोड़ी डिले हो रही है पीपल आर नाउ गेटिंग पैनिक बिकॉज टुडे आई वॉच रिपब्लिक विकास सिंह came and he said that its case is getting diverted but as per because yes obviously he's a family lawyer so he's getting impatient because family wants to know what happened to his son So
Right.
their emotional and sentimental thing is involved. So we just cannot say that his eagerness to know what is going in the case is we have to sideline that. We cannot. It's their concern to know what is happening. लेकिन यहाँ पे जो एनसीबी अपना काम कर रही है, बिकॉज रिया चक्रवर्ती, शी केम इन एन इंटरव्यू, said specifically about drugs. She said that Sushant used to take drugs, and
It all started. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Correct.
she was in love with him, so she used to procure that drug, and she used to provide him because she was in love. So so that drug
Yeah.
part came. So it is interconnected, everything is interconnected. So we have to wait, because this case is a huge case. We just cannot just solve it in a one angle. Lot of thing is there, so we need to wait. And yes, public here has to be very vigilant and very prominent about everything. People are watching this case, everything is in public domain, so they are watching. Whatever information is coming in the public domain, so people are watching. So yes, we have to get it done by CBI, by ED, by NCB, whatever agencies is there. So it has to be done by the people, because this is the case for the first time. Whatever, have you ever heard about that when Deepika Padukone has been called out? Whatever question has been put up on a public or on any big personality, never it was out. It was never out. We used to keep secret that questions, but now this for the first time they are talking that we put this question. This was never happened in any investigation. So they are making it available for the public, that they should know that what question is being put up on those summoned person. So uh, everything is before public. So please have patience. Please have, and just have a watch that it should not be misused. So it's having is absolutely going very in a right direction. And when this, they will complete their NCB will, they will complete the investigation, then it will corroborated by CBI's evidences. Then CBI will
That's
club
true.
then CBI will club with the ED evidences.
Correct.
All will put together in a single basket, and then the conclusion will arise. So we have to, like, lot of, we need to wait and watch. So I don't think so is going in a wrong directions, is going in absolutely right directions, because lot of pressure is there. And one thing is also there, this time is a fight with commoner and biggies, common man and underworld, common man and stars, Bollywood stars, common man Maharashtra government, common man Mumbai police. So just watch the this thing, like it's a common man one side and a big boss. So, and these agencies who used to work according to the directions of a lot of things, lot of factor used to be there. But now this time public pressure is there. So this time they are also becoming very alert, that if one single step is they will take in a wrong direction, the public will jump, and it's happening. People are jumping and they are saying, what you are doing, what is this happening, why the report is so delayed, why you are not getting the report at the right time. So people are asking question here, and there is a fear of the people among government agencies, among stars, lot of things. So here it's everything is moving in a right direction. Yes, is getting delayed, but it's not delayed. We have to have patience, and we have to be there. We have to be there. So this everything is perfectly fine. We just need to wait and watch it and let things happen.
या बिकॉज जो एम्स का रिपोर्ट था उसके बारे में बात आई थी दैट मैनिपुलेशन कुछ हो रहा है देन इट्स बीन डिलेड बट लेट्स सी आई मीन व्हाट
Yes,
हैपेंस
manipulations honge, because big people are involved. There is every possibility of things being manipulated. वो हो रहे होंगे, वो बहुत pressure होगा. इतने सारे लोग इन्वॉल्व हैं, तो people must be approaching authorities and big personalities, big politicians, ministers,
Say that.
to hold it or mold it in a way so that एक बैलेंस्ड वो आ जाए, कंक्लूजन आ जाए कि लोग फंसे भी ना और पब्लिक को भी खुश कर दिया जाए, जो कि नॉर्मल टेंडेंसी होती है। और ये पॉलिटिक्स पॉलिटिक्स इज, एज यू सेड सौमिता, दैट पॉलिटिक्स इज हैपनिंग। यस, पॉलिटिक्स होंगे, क्योंकि when when a country has to face a big issues, तो उस टाइम पे पॉलिटिकल लोग अपने मोटिव्स को एक्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं उस मुद्दों से। तो दिस इज एक्चुअली दे गॉट, इट इज अ बंडल ऑफ इश्यूज, सब सारी चीज है इसमें। तो लोग अपने अपने इंटरेस्ट वहां से पिक करेंगे और अपने अपने इंटरेस्ट को पिक करके वो अप्लाई करेंगे अपने मोटिव के लिए। तो ऑब्वियसली दैट इज ऑल्सो देयर। पर इस बार कोई भी पॉलिटिक्स नहीं चल पाएगी, बिकॉज पीपल आर वॉचिंग वेरी क्लोजली एंड दे आर वेरी विजिलेंट अबाउट ईच एंड एवरीथिंग। सो इट्स नॉट गोना हैपन दिस टाइम। कोई भी यहाँ पे स्मार्ट बनने की कोशिश कर रहा है, कुछ भी करने की कोशिश कर रहा है, पब्लिक आ रही है एंड दे आर एक्चुअली हिटिंग, they are actually hitting on point and they are saying what is happening. So यहाँ पे कुछ भी कोई कुछ नहीं कर सकता। Now youth of India or all over world, I will not say India, all over the world, they have stood up for their rights and for their everything. So this time is not gonna happen so easily.
Yeah, likewise. Of course. And coming to Uttara, thank you firstly for having patience of listening to all of us and all of the voices which are coming in from India. So you are based out of India. So how is it going on, and how you people are really supporting this entire campaign for justice for SSR? Anything you guys are doing there, and we all can get to know more about it. How you are going about the entire campaign.
Thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to speak. Yes, so we have been quite active from the UK in trying to help the movement. I know that there's another lady who Munity and I are in touch with, Neha Thakkar. She's been quite active. She's taken quite a big lead in the movement from the UK. She set up a Facebook group called UK Fights for Sushant Singh Rajput, and I'm also in touch with a London-based barrister. And she has her own group on Facebook as well, which is a bit smaller, but she's quite active on there. So those groups are frequently updated with information and articles from various sources about what has been going on, what has been happening in India, and all the updates about the case. In terms of supporting the movement, last month in August, you probably already heard, she managed to raise money for an Advan's campaign. So an Advan with images of Sushant, it drove through London, and people from various parts of London also came. It also got the attention of NRIs and South Asians living not just in England but in Scotland as well. So I think that the movement has been building momentum within the UK. There's stuff that has been done to support the movement. Also, I've been writing feedback to newspapers like the BBC and the Guardian, because they, unfortunately, there have been some biased narratives by the newspapers like the BBC and the Guardian tending to sympathise with the prime accused. But myself and others within the UK, we've been trying to counter that with our own comments and feedback. And there was a good, there was a London-based London-based writer who wrote quite a balanced article for Desi Blitz. It was much more balanced in its portrayal of the case, in terms of giving all the perspectives and everything that has been going on. And also Neha, what she has been doing, and I'm going to try and I'll give my support for that. She's been compiling videos from people to give their own message for supporting the movement, and so she'll put those together to try and help raise awareness. And we're also going to try. I will help her. Neha has created this initiative for trying to print some leaflets for distributing in parts of London for raising awareness about the case, what has been going on, and what action we the people should take to put pressure on people within Bollywood and any other things we could do to help push the movement forward. So that's
Yeah.
what we've been doing. Yes.
Okay, no, that's really something which we all are admiring, and we all believe that because of all of you, this thing is going internationally, and the voice has been raised. That is the main thing. It should happen, and it is happening. So we are so thankful to you for taking up this up, and really, really admire what you're doing. And
Thank
I'm being joined by Rochelle. Thank you once again, and hello, good evening to you. Thank you for coming in and joining and supporting along with Meenu Kumari, who is the main person behind creating this global campaign, along with all of us who are there to support in whichever way we can. So that's the thing, and that's the idea. So thank you, Rochelle, and coming to you straight, and you can share about your initiative, what you are doing, how you people are, going about justice for SSR, because we all know that it is being delayed, but we know that it will not be denied. But yes, in between, we need to keep this thing going on because it is the public, and it is because of the public that this has been going on, and because of the media also, that people have not been able to, these politicians, or you call the Bollywood or anyone out here in India, they have not been able to stop the voices coming forward for Sushant Singh Rajput. So coming to you, your own things, like what are the initiatives you people are taking in to take this voice higher up?
All right. So, hello.
Hi, yeah.
Yeah. For us, we are spreading awareness, not just to the Indians. We are actually letting the
I'm not
non-Indians.
able to hear her again. I mean, yeah.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Can you be a little louder because we are not able to hear you?
Hello.
Yes, yes. Now it's clear. Yeah.
Yeah. For us in Singapore, we are creating the awareness not just for people between the Indians, amongst the Indians. We are
Yeah.
actually bringing it across to the non-Indians as well,
Okay.
to through social media, and we are actually getting them to know more about Shushan and his case, what they feel about the case. And besides that, we are also having this campaign where we have the chat groups on what to plan for. Each initiative they has for the hashtags, and
Yeah.
we have the groups, yeah, and we also just say,
Yeah.
yeah, we also have future campaigns, projects for what we feel about the whole Bollywood and about his case, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, it's like something which everybody will support, and the idea is to know more about what you are thinking about, how it is being going on in India. Like you're sitting there, you all are watching through media, and you're getting to know through social media platforms also the kind of things which are going on. So what's there in your mind? You are interacting with many people out there. So what is their thinking? Because सब लोग ये जानना चाहेंगे. Everybody would like to know about it. What exactly is going on in the minds of people who are sitting, who are the fans of Sushant Singh, and they're sitting there in Canada or Australia or Singapore or US, anywhere else. So in UK also, yeah.
Yeah, for because it's been quite a while, people are getting like a bit frustrated, kind of worried, curious what's going on because the CBI hasn't released much updates. Yeah, so on that front, we are actually quite kind of curious, and but some they are like giving some other things importance, losing the importance, yeah, I would say. And that's what I would not like it to be, like just other cases, yet another murder.
So we all principally everybody agrees that that is something which he has been murdered, and very brutally also. What the kind of, we had another day, there was Advocate Vibhor Anand along with Meenu Kumari, who has shared a lot of things in his videos also. But yes, so coming to Meenu once again about the evidences and everything, are they supporting enough? Because I was told, and a lot of people know that जो भी एविडेंसेस थे उनके साथ में काफ़ी सारे एविडेंसेस जो वहाँ उनके घर पर थे या जहाँ भी पाए गए थे वो सारी चीज़ें बहुत हद तक उनको मिटा दिया गया था बिकॉज टाइम बहुत हो गया सीबीआई को आते आते ही सो व्हाट डू यू से मीनू अबाउट दैट बिकॉज दैट थिंग इज गोइंग टू प्ले अ मेजर रोल इन दिस सो व्हेनेवर द रिपोर्ट्स आर गोइंग टू कम
Yes, there was attempt was made when Mumbai police was there.
या
It was investigation at the end of the Mumbai police. Every attempt was created to destroy evidences. Lekin it's not always possible to erase each and everything. Like during the course of the investigation, when you move ahead, you tend to find lot many things. That is called findings. So when you are about to solve a case, then you come across lot. And what is happening at the very first instance, Somit, I told you during my
यस
first interview, which I
जी हाँ
gave you,
यस
told during the
यस
course of the investigations, lot of things will come. So this is coming, and this is findings of the investigations agencies. So this finding actually will be connected to lot many things which is already available, or whatever that they try to destroy,
राइट
that will be uh, recollected, like they will recollect it through various other things which is available before the agencies. So one agency will relate to the findings of the other agencies, and
ओके
various agencies which is there. So nothing is gonna happen like, and at the very first instance, lot many material was already there which proved murder.
yes
Just
and
from
that's
the
been the
bare
major
common man eye, you can see that it's a murder. So now they are very pretty sure, and today I think it was flashing also, that's 200% is a murder. And
yes
report at the conclusive report is yet not, we are waiting, but they have indicated that why there are so many questions. The board when sat, they raised some questions about why Cooper Hospital, uh,
right
the timing is not there in the AIMS report.
autopsy
Though
report
they pointed out, they said that I want to raise questions before Cooper Hospital's doctors, that why this thing was missing, why, what was the need of um, they, I think, cremated or buried the body so very soon. They
yeah
raised a lot of questions regarding that. So already they gave a clench it that this is not an authentic report. We cannot treat it as a report. So it's already proved. It is by their questioning. They have already proved that it's not a good report. It's a bad report. So here already everything is solved. Like now the thing is, it has to be proved beyond reasonable doubt. Okay, so this beyond reasonable doubt thing is now they are doing every effort so that they will not fail when they will give a conclusive report. So this is this is it. Like they are investigating, create a evidence beyond reasonable doubt, because culprits will always get a benefit of reasonable doubts. There in Salman Khan case also, this reasonable doubt was the problem. So they don't want to create that reasonable doubt, so that all these people who will take the plea before court, and they will get bail, and they will start influencing the investigation and trials. So
and that is happening
NCB,
also
ED, and everybody, like CBI. People are saying why CBI is not speaking. So like they are waiting. Let these people work, so they will get all the people um, in custody. Then CBI will start doing their work, because they don't want, because CBI ultimately has to give the names of the murderers. So
right
When CBI will come, CBI will corroborate all the evidences which is available with all these agencies. And that CBI report will be the conclusive one. So they are waiting for the like Rukul Preet. She
Yes,
was
yes.
She was sent after questioning. She was sent. So because there is law and order, you cannot just detain a person, and you just cannot, because a lot of questions are being raised. So you will take that person to custody.
Right.
She admitted, she confessed about some
With drugs.
activity
Yeah.
regarding to drugs. She confessed. So they are collecting, they will be recording, and when that will become a substantive enough to take her into custody, she will be in custody. And then they will take all the persons simultaneously in custody, and then they will forward it to CBI, and they will say, now, now our part is done. Now you can. And CBI is not like that. CBI not functioning, or they are not doing anything. They must be doing something, or they must be into their investigation. So everything is so much complicated that it needs time. ये कहते हैं ना कि इतनी सारी गंदगी एक साथ थी कि इसको साफ करने में they are taking time, because it will take time. So we have to wait. And I will tell people that no need to be worried. Just have a watch. Just the IPL may be start is so that to divert people. People will get into the IPL, and uh, they will divert their mind, and they will not give importance to this. People are not living this. People are not living this. So all these
Yeah, yeah,
tactics or
there are. Yes, yes,
ha-
yes. There are many
strategies
lives.
has been adapted to divert people's mind, but it will not happen this time. So we need to wait. And yes, investigation is going on in full fledged form. अब इससे ज्यादा investigation क्या होगी? लाइक एनसीबी भी इतनी रफ्तार से रेड मार रही है, इतने बड़े बड़े नेम्स को निकाल के they are actually taking out this time. It is not possible. It's not possible to drag people, and questioning, answering is happening in a very big way. And I'm telling you, those people who are saying that why this time, why now happening now, why you people didn't raise that, but why a girl will come, because it's very tough for a girl to come and say. And when the girl will say, like Pooja Mishra and this
Yeah.
the Kashyap girl,
Yes.
ये लोग that time if they will raise, their character will be questioned, that because she could not able to get derive her interest, now she's pointing on the director and producer. So who will go and fight with those people? They club together, they gang together. So now the time has come. Everybody is feeling like now I can also put up my problem before people. I can also plea for my previous harassments and exploitation. Why not now? If I will not raise my problem this time, when I will raise this problem? Rupa Ganguly madam very clearly stated that there is no time. When you come up and raise your voice, it's always a right time. Why a woman in India is always choose to keep quiet? Because the girl will be made at the foremost culprit. It will be said that because her interest was not served, now she's coming and putting these charges. So, lot many this kind of exploitations is just women just get themselves compromised with that situation. They said, no, why can't we go? I'm being facing all this thing in my state in India. When I solve problems, I straightforward, I talk to women and I said, why you don't want to speak up? They said, I will be my name will be spoiled. I will be treated as a shit woman, and that I'm a characterless woman. I don't want to speak. Rather, I will keep myself in a silent mode and let them. I will ignore it. So they ignore it and they move ahead. So if those people are saying why they are raising questions and
Yeah.
why they are raising now, so it's just I will not give importance to all those people who are saying why now. This is the time. If not
Correct.
now, never again.
It can never happen again. And I'm being joined by Miss Neha Thakur, and she is the
Mm-hmm.
one who is also as raising a lot of voice and running the campaign, the global campaign for SSR. So thank you, Neha, for coming forward and raising and joining this voice for SSR. And this is so powerful, and we hope that it becomes more powerful with time, and we soon get justice for him. So Neha, I want to hear from you that what are you
Yeah.
doing especially for this campaign and justice for SSR when we talk about the global aspects of it.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like in UK, we've already. Yeah. First of all, I want to thank you, all of you, for joining here
pleasure is all ours.
and discussing this. Where how we connected this, and obviously we all different religions, so it's important to talk how it's going. So in UK, if I were to say, like, there are. I mean, because through my group, what I know, a lot of people share the same sentiment.
Yeah,
Yeah, since the day one, everybody's involved and everybody was very patient.
yeah,
Initially हम सब wait कर रहे थे मुंबई पुलिस के investigation उसके लिए, but you know how everything happened, how CBI got in. So I agree what मीनू जी said. बहुत ज़रूरी है कि CBI के लिए मतलब उनके में faith रख के patience रखना, which everybody is doing so far. But at the
right.
same time, I would say people are getting little impatient and little worried, क्योंकि जो ट्रैक रिकॉर्ड रहा है पिछले टाइम भी, हम एजेंसीज का भी, या जिस तरह का इन्वॉल्वमेंट we
जी
are
हाँ,
looking now, big
जी,
names and big rackets
yes,
coming
yes,
up. तो
right,
लोगों को it's very shocking. Plus people are worried that ये पूरा sideline ना हो जाए matter, because which I agree, क्योंकि अभी drugs का news ज़्यादा इसलिए भी चल रहा है because we are still waiting for AIMS report. So it's not like we've forgotten about the Sushant case. It's not
yeah, yeah,
sidelined, but a lot of
yeah,
people are misunderstanding. Yeah. So here also, I would say recently इस 3-4 दिनों में मैं देख रही हूँ लोग बहुत impatient हो रहे हैं. People are getting worried कि क्या हो रहा है वो केस का, कुछ updates नहीं है. So I think, yeah, it is time to build a little pressure on CBI to at least come out and update us. I mean,
yes, yes.
even if the reports are not out, but कुछ communication जो
बोला,
rumors को बंद कर दे या लोगों की चिंता को बंद कर दे, and we can have more faith in what's happening.
right. And
Yes.
coming to your point, what
So
you said
yeah, I mean,
is for
I think
all the panelists over here and all the guests.
we've
Yes,
lost.
I can hear
Yeah.
you, Neha. We can hear you.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I
Yeah,
lost your camera. Yeah, so yeah, UK में वही sentiment है across the
right,
globe जो सब share कर रहे हैं
right.
फिलहाल. And we are surprisingly and pleasantly surprisingly,
जी,
इतने दिनों बाद भी I don't see कि किसी का passion कम हुआ है इसके लिए. People are very passionate. They want to get to the bottom of this. और it's
yeah.
looking like a
यहाँ
very big
जी
change
हाँ,
coming
बिल्कुल
along.
सही बात है। और यहाँ इंडिया की अगर बात करें तो आप लोग वॉच करते ही होंगे, चाहे वो कोई भी चैनल हो, दे ऑल आर आफ्टर दिस एंटायर थिंग, आफ्टर सीबीआई नाउ एनसीबी, एंड उसके भी आगे तक मीडिया फाइट कर रही है बहुत ज़्यादा। ये मीडिया और पब्लिक का मूवमेंट है बहुत हद तक, जिन्होंने, और वी आर थैंकफुल टू ऑल ऑफ यू ऑल्सो who have pushed this thing to this level, that yes, now government also has to stand by this. And the cleaning up of Bollywood is something which has been there actually. It has happened by chance because Sushant belonged to this, a Bollywood thing. Otherwise also this would have happened so in some other industry. But since he was from Bollywood, so this
Hmm.
cleaning up and the drug thing and a lot of
Yeah.
thing got involved. And we all know, like Meenu will agree with me on this, that दाऊद इब्राहिम का जो नाम आया है वो 1980s से चले आ रही मूवीज से लगा करके आज तक था. So the kind of links which have been there, and we discussed with Meenu, हमने बात किया था हमारे पहले इंटरव्यू में, जहाँ इन्होंने काफ़ी कुछ बताया था जो बॉलीवुड का लिंक था, इंटरनेशनल लिंक टू इधर when we talk about Pakistan or we talk about other countries also. So जो लिंक्स हैं वो सबको मालूम है और वो धीरे धीरे सामने आ रहे हैं, और ये क्लीनिंग अप चल रहा है जो कि कई पॉलिटिशियंस ने भी बोला था. So coming to Uttara, Neha and Rochelle again. So you can always talk about your things, what you would like to appeal to Indian government or to the Indian people who are here. Anything which is coming from within, from all of you. Coming to Uttara.
Oh, yes,
Your
sir.
appeal to all.
My appeal is to everyone is just please keep your spirits up, stay passionate, stay on it. You know, because of course the public's vigilance is what after all this movement started from the ground level, from the people. So please don't give up and keep going, and also just um, uh, be vigilant, but also at the same time. Just wait and watch and have faith that the agencies will do the work. I'm sure that they will do their work. Um, and for the government, I appeal to them, please don't allow this issue to be politicized. You know, please don't bring politics into it. You know, just this is an issue that affects everybody on every level. You know, it's about not just India but the entire world. You know, and even potentially international security, because this case is so complex. It has opened a huge can of worms. There are so many issues, like not just drugs and corruption in Bollywood, but also links to terrorism and potentially like child trafficking as well. You know, so please, just we just want to know the truth. So please, just do whatever you can, do your work honestly, and you know, we really hope that that whatever the truth is, the whole truth will come out, and that full justice will be done.
Right, right. Thank you, Uttara and Rochelle. When the appeal thing come to you, like what would you like to say to
I
Indian people and the government of India?
I would like to tell the Indian people, don't give up. Just like what Usra said, don't give up. Have faith, and keep on. Have this passion to fight for justice for Shushan. At the same time, I want the people of India not to be scared. It is their time to voice out what they feel, because after all, they are living in the country. So
Yes,
yes, yeah, I feel we are with them, but they have to be brave enough. Don't give up. They have to keep on fighting. Yeah, because
yeah,
I have most of my friends asking me, if Shushan doesn't get the justice, what about the commoners?
right.
So yeah, so that is what I've been thinking as well. So that brings me to the appeal to the government. I hope you would disappoint the people of India. I just hope justice will come soon. Yeah.
Yes, and we all are hoping and positively hoping, and Meenu would agree with me on this because we all know since
Exactly.
beginning from 9th of July when it all started off, and a lot of political figures raised this issue. But though things have changed over a period of now so many days, so we all are hoping and positively hoping that it will
Yeah.
not be denied. So Meenu would, what would be your appeal? This thing has turned out into a lot of things. Drug cartel has happened. That cleaning up of Bollywood is going on. बहुत कुछ हो रहा है मीनू. And coming to legal angles की तरफ अगर देखें आपकी राय जानने के लिए आपकी क्या अपील होगी जनता से होप न छोड़े that is all we all know. But other than that, what you're going to say about the entire case, how things are going to turn out, your appeal to
Yes.
everyone. Yeah.
Yes, I will say a lot of countries may not hear, like Uttara, Russia, from all part of the world. I'll say that these are the leaders. They are taking it this forward. I'll say that awareness should be to the extent that they should make this issue noticed by their respective government also, like as US people have already started writing to their senators and consulates. They are in US, it's already started their signing of the petitions, and they are sending it to their respective senators. They are saying that to stop Netflix and this Hotstar, because they have been funded by terrorist personals. So they are asking, because they are raising fund to raise fund for terrorist activities and mafias activities. So they have already started. I'll say to make this thing aware in your countries also, and make this notice to the government officials, and because it's a world issue, it's
Yeah.
not only Indian issue, it's a world issue. Child trafficking, exploitations of
Yes.
human
Yes.
directly related to human rights. So ultimately, UN, United Nations Security Council's body, National Human Right Council. So this is the subject matter of that particular organization. So it's a world forum. So we all part of the world, we should make aware our fellow men, and we should say that this kind of activities, and it is centered in Mumbai, in Bollywood, and all big stars, big politicians, big ministers, they are involved into this. So from every end, if we start writing and if we start making this awareness and making the government notice, taking notice this issues, it will ultimately help each and everyone. UN, United Nations new chapter was added,
Yeah.
I think a year or a year back. Youth, they added this youth chapter to their subject because they wanted to educate their youth and to work more on their youth, because youth is directly related to development of every nation. So
Yes.
center was made for youth. If those youth will be addicted to drugs, if they will addicted to exploitations, their morale will go down. They will, is actually a upliftment of your personality. If that youth will not be having that kind of morale to boost up their sentiments, emotions regarding work and everything. So there is a world market. If you are selling something like drugs, you need a market. So where to hit the youth? There is like recently there was a very good, I liked it. There was a movement was going on in this recent time regarding Netflix, when we were fighting for Sushant. They were, their US people raised about the child sexism that was a Netflix or Hotstar was promoting one child sex series. They actually hit that. They said no, not to promote that. Why to promote this kind of web series? Stop, we will boycott. So they are selling those things because they are polluting mind of kids. Why to promote all these things? Because they need a market. To need a market, you need a people. So they are doing in this way. So we need to, it's a world issue. I'll say it's not only a India issue. India is because very much exposed, because a lot of corruption is there. We are always on the top lines because it's visible. But in other countries, it's not visible. It happens in a very fine way, in a very polished way. So all countries, all part of the countries are affected by this kind of issues. So I will say, and my humble request to each country to look into all youth. All youth must,
Yeah.
everybody is busy in their own field, work, profession. But I will say 2 hours, if you are taking out time, or even a 1 hour, and you are spending in this kind of issue, and you are making through a social media platform, through writing to your officials, it will help. And combinedly, if this forum has already made, so we should combine each other, all nations should combine each other,
Yes.
and we should make an extensive representation throughout, and making this visible to a United Nation that is
Yes.
a youth issue, and we want it
Yes.
to be completely eradicate from our society. So for that we need to come together, and those who are actually, I can see people are actually interested, youth are actually interested. So my appeal will be make it more and more uh, um, authentic.
Inclusive in
Not
terms
only
of,
just we are
yes.
talking, not only we are posting, but we are actually making it reachable to the authorities, that please look into it. We will just sit, talk and go. No, it has to be actions. So we should work for actions now. Action time. So my
नो,
appeal
दैट्स
was.
रियली इम्पोर्टेंट, बिल्कुल सही बात है। और जहाँ तक गवर्नमेंट का, चूँकि मीनू आप यहाँ पर हैं, सो आई विल टेक सम मोर टाइम ऑफ योर्स। And there are people who are asking questions which are related to Bollywood actors and directors. They've asked questions related to why there has been no, someone given to Mahesh Bhatt, whose name has come up since the time Riya Chakrabarti got into the picture, but he has not so far been summoned. This is the question from audiences which is coming in. And other name is of Salman Khan, because the Kwan agency has come into a big way in this entire thing. Though उन्होंने ट्विटर के ऊपर अपना एक explanation दिया था that he has got nothing to do and there are no stakes attached in the form. But yes, there are certain proofs which are going on in the rounds of social media, that there are certain stakes which he took in 2018. So there are things which are there, but people are asking why there has been no summon given to Mahesh Bhatt, Salman Khan, and other people associated. So is there any way we are going to get to know more about it? What do you say, Meenu? Because you from legal
Yes,
angle
sir.
can.
Salman Khan, I think I saw the news in that Salman Khan preparation to summon him is already in process. I think, but yes, for summoning is a person also, there is a way, there is a law prescribed, because you just cannot summon anyone. So you need to have a substantive proof to summon. So there was a news that he was taking advice to his lawyer, and that is there, that is in the course. And during the course of the investigation, that name has already came, Dharma Productions name is already, so it's in the verge. So
Yes.
to make it more grave, and evidences should be grave to reach to the level, so that someone should be justified, because there need to be a justification. There has to be a legal way to call a person, so you just cannot summon anyone. So that is, I am sure that will be must they will be working on it. And yes, regarding Mahesh Bhatt,
Yes.
Mahesh Bhatt is also in target. But yes, nexus, you have to establish the nexus. So that nexus, there, see, already 25 names are there. Riya Chakravarti took 25 names. So
Yes.
some names already, and they have, because those big names was there, pressure was very much. And
Well,
what you guys thinks that they, if a common man, to a common man ear, those names can come. So is it not possible? They
yeah.
must have a hint that my name is there, and lot many have got that their names are there. So they are basically into preparations, that what next, what I have to take. So that 5 names are still is there. I think 7 8 names has already out. So there are 50 16 in line. So those names are included. So they are making a preparation, NCB, how to, because lot of pressure is there. They must be influencing. They must be influencing from every corner to affect those investors and to stop it here. एक भी hostile हो जाएंगे, एक का भी contradictory statements and all, that will go against the investigation. So people are understanding that they are trying to, because if you are working on a case, you have to make it in a way so that it will fall on the line.
Right.
It should not, it should not derail, the investigation should not derail. So to go in a proper channel, you need to have everything on record, with evidence, with proof, and with justification. So
Yeah.
Salman Khan is in hit list. I'm telling you, and I'm telling now. I'm appealing this, a humble appeal to all of you, that here we have to be very vigilant, because Salman Khan names coming. That means he will try every possible way to eliminate or to erase his name from this list. So here everybody has to be alert. They have to keep a watch. So Mahesh Bhatt is also, Mahesh was summoned during the investigation by first by the Mumbai police. So his statement must be there with the CBI, because Mumbai police and Bihar police, when they were doing the investigation, they surely have submitted their statement of records to the CBI. Then only CBI take charge and they start with fresh by having all the previous investigation. Manish Bhatt was already summoned. Sanjay Leela Bhansali is already summoned.
Yes,
So
yes, he
the
was. Yeah.
statement is already there. Let it come one by one. They will be the moment the truth will be to extent that they will now feel that now the time has come to hit Mahesh Bhatt's statements and now taking him into the picture. They will obviously do it. But yes, we have to be very vigilant and we have to keep on making pressure to direct the agencies, or not direct, actually it's a direct direction only, because they are working or acting on people's direction only. So we have to be very vigilant and we have to constantly keep watch on all these agencies.
Yes, yes. Also, Meenu, one more thing, because since you are here, one more thing I would like to address here, as per your understanding about the connection, the Disha Salyan and Sushant Singh Rajput, the homicide, which all media are calling it now. So, what do you say? What would you like to say on that aspect? Because if that is connected, then Disha should also get justice. Because I hope all of you are also aware of it and
Yes,
following.
it was already at the very first instance. Supreme Court told whatever case they have not specifically direct only the Disha case, but said whatever cases that is linked with Sushant case has to be investigated if it is has a linked with that case, or every possibility of being linking with that case. So Disha case is already like is again under investigation. That Rohan Rai or
Rohan Rai.
fiance.
Yeah,
So
his name has gone
he's
forward after Nitish
yeah,
Raja's.
yes. So a lot of thing is already going on. So that is also, so that's what I'm saying. It's a vast case, like it's a huge investigations, NCB, Disha case, and this and that, lot of things. So it will go in this direction, it will go in this direction, and people are getting confused that we are not on the point. We are almost on the point. Everything is necessary to connect the nexus, because I've heard that Satyagrah group, some Insaf SSR group, they made a press conference and they released 15 murders. They said that during those period 15 murders were done, and they released the names also. I don't know from there they have collected the data, but they have collected, and I think CBI is also having a watch over those names. So and if you guys were watching for the very first day, because if I remember, 14 June was my anniversary, and that day only
Yeah.
Sushant death was. So I was like very much from for day 14th it was flashing on news that सुशांत के लगातार 3 से 4 दोस्तों की हत्या हुई, डेथ हुई. नाउ दिशा शालिनी, उसके बाद सुशांत. So that means that time only, and after that they stopped reporting about these things. So that time they said specifically, that said that series of that happened. I think he was disturbed and he got depressed and then he committed suicide. This theories was coming. So now when it is getting solved one by one, it's coming like all those series of death were not a suicide or any kind of, actually those were murders, because somewhere or the other they were knowing something or the other thing which was related to some very big crime. So to eliminate all these one, they were eliminating people one by one. So those 15 names. So I'm saying that there are a lot many things to be solved. So they are solving and they are on the verge, because lot of files is there. So to solve each and every file, time is, they are taking time, and they don't want to be failure this time, because the whole world is watching, not only India. From
Yes.
each corner is watching, and it's a very big pressure on Indian agencies to prove themselves before world that they are a best agency to solve a case. So it's a big pressure on them. So we have to be a bit vigilant and have to, and this time I think people are really doing very good. They are not leaving each and nothing they are leaving. They are questioning on each and everything. So obviously Disha Shailin case is almost on the verge of
Yeah.
getting solved, and they already is there in the public domain. So they can't deny that it was again a suicide. It was a murder. It is almost like narratives is coming like so. So yes, everything will be get solved, but yes, it will take time. But not much time it will take, I think. And I think by looking to the investigations, it's just looking like they are they have reached. Now only the conclusive part is there, and um, obviously that's why there was a huge hue and cry, because it was hitting directly to the center of the Bollywood. That's why it was a big hue and cry that why Jaya Bachchan was screaming Rajya Sabha. Then from the other corner, those were stopping that why leave them? They are that their son has died. Leave them alone. They wanted to keep them alone. That they should be keep quiet and grieve your pain alone, and don't come on public and let public awaken with lot many things. So they wanted, so that's why it was hitting the center of the Bollywood. So that's why now we are understanding that why this kind of things was happening.
And Meenu,
Yes.
when we talk about, I'll come to Neha for the other things also. But before I, close on with Meenu ji, it is about see when you talk about Bihar, Bihar elections are on. So I would love to know more about it. What exactly is going on in terms of SSR case, along with the the justice which is being delayed, and now more so when Bihar elections are soon to happen. So what do you say about that? How are the sentiments going on in Bihar?
See, as far as from my end, from my understanding,
Yeah.
here I feel that Sushant case is like, yes, they took up, but yes, there was a political motive also, because Bihar election was very close and they wanted Rajput's vote, and that's why all these thing was happening. And there are now, because I'm in the city and I'm listening to the talks that going around. So obviously there is a big caste system that is ruling this whole India. So in Bihar also they wanted a Rajput votes. So that was it was very much prevalent here. And then I feel now I'm feeling, because that time everything was undercover. Now things are coming out, and because I recently heard that some resignations of the higher officials, and they are
Yeah.
getting tickets. So a lot of things is there. So now it is visible, quite visible, that all those, and now no movements out there. I'm screaming from my end that why not outside country rallies are happening, movements are happening. Why not in Bihar? So I'm thinking that no, they are busy in elections. They are saying now the election time, so they are, we have to, they are busy in this and that. So I feel that yes, there was some political motive. They wanted to exhaust all that thing. And then I got to know those people who were screaming on roads, and they were like shouting about Sushant, and now they all diverted and they are doing their own piece of work. So like there are a lot of politicians are behind bars, like they all are criminals. They are behind jails. So to free them, to set them free and start election campaign, they wanted them out. So a lot of them are from different caste and different communities. So it was all for that purpose. Now what I gather from all those the campaigns and people's talks, so I'm gathering now, I'm feeling that yes, it was actually a political thing. And it's very much visible now. It's all, everything is coming out. So but I don't want to go into that. It was very necessary. Bihar government was not if they were at that time, if they were not supportive, then this would never have come to this level. So whether it is political, whether it is any motive, if they have helped citizen of the country for that purpose, for that reason I will say those politics are good. But if those people, for their own motive, only for that particular time, if they could have just to exhaust their interest, if they could have not helped the public, then it could, I would say it's a bad politics, but it's a good politics. They did it, and it was a public pressure, and they did it for the good. So you exhaust your political motive. You gave whatever that public wanted, a fair investigation. If it is not possible from the Mumbai side, you gave it to the public. So that is good. That is good. The purpose is solved.
Very much.
We have come to this level because of Bihar government and Bihar police. We
Yeah.
cannot deny.
Yes.
We cannot deny that.
Correct. And
Yeah.
we will never forget the contribution made by Gupteshwar Pandeji and also by,
Exactly.
yes, though they have been, we all know the story behind that, how they have treated, the Mumbai police treated Bihar police and the war
Yes.
kind of thing which went on, the cold kind of
True.
thing, Cold War. So anyway, coming to Neha, I think she has left, or because I wanted to listen from her and what she were to say, but I think she were to go somewhere. We are not connected with her as of now. But yes, thank you, Rochelle, and thank you, Uttara. And we all hope that it doesn't turn that politically bad in other countries as it is doing here in India, and which is why it has been delayed for so long. And because you all are following this, and you all know when it all started and where it's all heading now. So, Uttara, your closing comments before we close on to this movement and the power of voice which is there. So, coming to you and then to Rochelle once again.
Uh, Yes, I just want to thank you once again for giving all of us this platform to speak, and by doing so, you're also helping spread the word and raise awareness of this big issue. And thank you, Meenaji, Rochelle, and Neha for coming here as well and contributing your views. Um, and I just want to say, yes, I know I've said it before, but to all of the people, I say, just don't give up, keep going, keep fighting, and stay vigilant and stay on. Keep monitoring everything that is going on and what the agencies are doing, and to people who don't know much about this movement, I appeal to all of you to please do try and please do look into this. It's important for you to know what is going on and for you to be interested in what happened to Sushant, because you might think that living anywhere in the world that this has nothing to do with you, but you'll never know when if anybody within your own family or among your friendship circles want to go into Bollywood and have their own dreams. You wouldn't want the same sort of thing to happen to them. We wouldn't want anyone to suffer what happened to Sushant, what happened to Disha Salian and Jia Khan and others who have suffered similar fates, in the hands of these mafias that are within Bollywood. We need to. It's high time that we get rid of this nexus. But I'm sure that justice will be done, and a lot of the whole truth will come out
Yes,
in
yes.
time.
Thank you so much. And
Thank
we
you.
all are with you. And we also seek your support so that it comes and it becomes the global movement, it has already become. So, coming to Rochelle and your closing comments, and how would you like to take this forward now?
I would like to first. I just hope that SSR will get justice and
Yes,
the family will, you know, be at ease at least.
we will.
Yeah,
Yes, yes,
yeah,
yes.
and see, because it's quite a sad situation looking at his dad, right? And on the global side, I hope, you know, all these things like Srishan sacrifice won't go in vain. We will like get more exposed revelation to the Bollywood's world and all the illegal crimes, criminal activities that they do, that which is not just confined within India. It's like beyond that. So it's all like corrupted and connected. So it's something that in relation to the world that what we have been supporting all this while.
Yeah. Thank you, Rochelle and Meenuji. coming again to you for your closing comments, and we'll close on to the session, which has been supported by all of you and all the public audiences and the viewers. So, to Meenu Kumari.
Yes. The same thing I will say, that keep up your voice and just keep fighting. And this is the right time to fight now, because we are looking forward toward a new world. I
Right.
say the new world, because now no India, no UK, no Singapore, all are one now. This
Yes.
our problem. It's all one problem. So we all are facing, all youth are facing. So it's a global fight. We are preparing ourselves for a global fight, and this Sushant case will be a landmark case, which when it will be solved, it will be a history of the world. So that whole world stood up and fight. Not only Indians, non-Indians are here. So it's a world global fight, and we must prepare ourselves for the new world. We are entering into a new world. So let's hope for the best, and we definitely will come to the solution, and we'll win.
Yes, yes, we will win and Sushant will get justice. That's the spirit. And we have to keep faith in ourselves and also in the judicial system over here and also in CBI currently. In India also, it will happen. Though it's been delayed, but it will not be denied. That's the spirit. Thank you so much, all of you,
Thank you.
for taking
Thank
out
you,
time.
Dr. Rosha.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
for
much.
Sorry.
joining me here. Thank you so much. Have
Bye
a
bye.
great week
Thank
ahead
you.
and thank you.
Namaste.
Good night. See you then. So, everyone, thank you for watching us. Thank you for taking out time for Sushant Singh Rajput, the justice which has been delayed, but it will not be denied. That is what we all are hoping, and we hope that it will be done soon. And that's the thing. And we have to keep up our spirits high and raise our voices to the higher ups. Thank you so much for watching me. Thank you so much for following us. And keep on doing that. Keep on spreading the right word around. Thank you.